Alright everybody, welcome back. My name is LC and today we're here with another Marvel Mystic Mayhem video. Today we have some huge news drop concerning a game actually, we have some closed beta test news that I'm going to be so happy to deliver to you guys. And we actually also have the devs talk as well, which I do want to get into because there's a lot of juicy stuff being released. So I want to thank all of you guys for watching, whether you're old or a new viewer / subscriber. I appreciate it all the same. I'm honestly so thrilled to get to this information about you guys. I'm pretty sure I can share this now. But first off, the closed beta will be releasing on January 8th. So 2 days from now, we will be able to play the closed beta, and actually you'll be able to see some gameplay about it. And I'm pretty sure I can announce this now. I actually did get to play the closed beta. I had to I couldn't say anything about that until I guess just now. So I played the closed beta. I will say the game was honestly a fun time. I miss it to this day. Like, it's honestly such a breath of fresh air. You will get some flashbacks of other kind of games, or Marvel games in particular. It's just honestly, it's a really good time, and I think you will enjoy it when it comes out officially. But now let's get into the closed beta information. Greetings players, we are deeply grateful for the invaluable feedback we received during our initial encounter in the closed alpha test. Your insights have been instrumental in shaping the game, and we have made several adjustments based on your suggestions. We are now excited to unveil these improvements along with new content to you, hence the arrival of our closed beta test. Starting at 1 p.m. GMT/UTC0 on January 8th, 2025. If you're on Eastern Standard Time, then you're 8 o'clock a.m. So that's basically where I'm from. So Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. in the morning. However it is for you, whatever time zone you're in, just convert it 1 p.m. to whatever time zone you're in. We're excited to launch the closed beta test for our game in the Canadian, UK, Australia, and New Zealand regions. For those in the United States, participation is exclusively for individuals who have pre-registered. If you have already pre-registered at the Marvel Mystic Mayhem website, you're eligible for an invitation to participate in the test. In this early game build, rally your favorite Marvel characters such as Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, and Moon Knight to carve your way through Scarlet Witch's nightmare. Also, there are many new gameplay modes waiting to be discovered. We look forward to seeing you in the Dreamscape. I honestly did. I'm actually I want to see what other game modes they have, because when I played the alpha, I don't want to say it now, but I feel like I can, right? Because the beta's coming up in 2 days. I can't. No, I'm not gonna say it. But what I will say is that there's more than just a story, and there's a lot of extra events that you will enjoy. And I think there is so much to really diversify and pick which other content you want in terms of PvP and PvE content. So you will find your footing in the game, and you will enjoy where you want to land the most. For me, it's PvE. Particularly, I love PvE content, but for PvP, it's honestly a fun time too. However, I can't really say this meta, because again, the game's not out fully yet. We don't really know how that's gonna work. So before I get to the frequently asked questions, I do want to note that I didn't know this was actually made by the same devs as Marvel Rivals. So it kind of made sense why the designs that reminded, when I looked at Marvel Rivals design and looked at this game, it looks very familiar, but I didn't know it was the same devs. So I was like, why does it look so similar? But I just couldn't get my tip of my finger on it. Now I know why. But anyways, for the frequently asked questions, when will the Marvel Mystic Mayhem closed beta test begin, and how long will it last? The Marvel Mystic Mayhem closed beta test is scheduled to begin at 1 p.m. GMT, same thing, and it's intended to run for 12 days. Pretty sure it's the same as the alpha test. Which regions will be able to participate in the closed beta test? You guys already know: Canada, UK, US, and Australia / New Zealand. How to participate in the closed beta test? To participate in Marvel Mystic Mayhem CBT, you need to pre-register on the official site to be considered for the new test. We will randomly select players from the pool of pre-registrants who meet the criteria for this test. For Canada, the UK, and Australia, New Zealand, we will distribute the game to users who are pre-registered and make it available on Google Play. The public test will have a participant limit, but priority will be given to those who have pre-registered. For the US, pre-registration is an exclusive method of entry. To players in other regions, we appreciate your patience and are working to make the game available for more regions as soon as possible. Will Marvel Mystic Mayhem be able to run on my mobile device? Mystic Mayhem will be able to run for iOS and Android devices in Canada, United States countries. There is one thing. US players will be iOS only. So if you have an Android and your US, unfortunately, you can't play it. That's what I'm understanding from this answer. We recommend Snapdragon 835. I don't really want to get to the specs because I feel I don't know much about it. I know more about iOS specs than Android specs, so I don't really want to get into all that. Is this beta paid? Will my progress carry over into the final game? This test is a non-paid test, and all account data deletion will not carry directly over to the final launch version. Wait. So what I'm hearing is there's no currency, you can't buy anything. Is what I'm hearing. Is that what I'm understanding? I think it's what I'm understanding. And all the account data deletion will not carry over into. So does that mean you get to keep your account when the game launches, or does your account delete when the game launches? Because the way I'm reading it, all the account delete deletion, that means all the account delete like that you have that could have been deleted or something, that will carry over into the final launch. So does that mean you keep your stuff, or I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think you keep your stuff. That's what I'm hoping for, because I would like to. I don't want to start over again, because I feel like that'd be kind of tedious. Because I played the alpha. I'm gonna be able to play the beta, and starting over 3 times is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but I won't be mad. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it just feel like a lot. But also, actually, no, I'm not gonna. I can't say it either. Well, I'll wait till afterwards. What content is available in this closed beta test? During this closed beta test, you have the chance to collect dozens of superheroes to build a team and experience with 6 different gameplay modes, adding a new boss. Additionally, the Black Knight story will be accessible for the first time. Get ready for the thrilling adventure. So for the story, you did play through all the Scarlet Witches. There are some characters I can't announce yet. I want to, like, it's not that I can't, but I shouldn't, because I want you guys to experience it for yourselves. But there are a few characters that they get their own stories, and some other like surprise guests. Black Knight having his own story is actually really cool to see. Again, we did guess him as the hidden character for the teaser, the Discord exclusive teaser. I don't think we reached the 4th teaser, so we don't know who that is. So maybe that's an extra character being added. We don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. If I'm selected as a closed beta participant, can I share content during testing, such as images, videos, and live streams? Absolutely. Please feel free to share your gameplay from the beta on social media, whether it's through live streams, videos, or screenshots. We encourage you to showcase exciting moments from Marvel Mystic Mayhem, and we are looking forward to seeing the creative content you generate during the closed beta test. Yeah, see, this during the alpha, you couldn't do that. Like, you're on like basically NDA. So, I mean, as any alpha, obviously, but like, I couldn't. I was like biting my nails. I was like, damn, I really want to, but I can't. I'm not trying to get in trouble. So like, I had to just wait, and it grinds my gears. But I'm telling you, 8 o'clock Wednesday, just know you will see something from me. You'll see a lot of content. So my girls frontline subscribers, I will make videos. I promise. It's just, it might decrease a little bit, like 1%, because I'm gonna have to manage both at the same time. But we will make it work. Will there be more pre-release tests of Marvel Mystic Mayhem in the future? We may run further public testing in the future if needed to prior launch. Head over to marvelmysticmayhem.com to stay informed and have the chance to participate in future testing opportunities. And this is recommended specs and whatnot. So that basically sums up the beta information. Would there be another test? Again, it's likely it could happen, but I feel like if they think that there's nothing really major to, not major, but like, if they find like they don't really need another testing, then they might just push the game out, whenever they want to. I don't know when. I'm hoping it's like summertime, early summer. If not, it is what it is, but I think that's probably the window they release it. Now to the dev talk. Now this is where the dev actually answers questions that people ask them, or again, like some of the alpha testers may ask. I had some of my questions answered too. Not in this dev talk, unfortunately, obviously, but because there were some things about the game where I kind of asked like, oh, can this be incorporated, or this can happen, and that was answered. I'm not going to say what they are yet, so I want you guys to see for yourself, obviously. But for the introduction, welcome to, wait, there, yeah, we didn't need to read all that. Anyways, actually, yeah, no, it's fine. World overview. Could you please share the basic structure of the game world, and the role of the Dreamscape? Robin B from the narrative team. The game's storyline is all about Marvel heroes facing their own nightmares to take down Nightmare, the Lord of Fear. In our game, the real world has been consumed into the Dreamscape, where it has been twisted and reshaped by the wild power of dreams. We've been working hand in hand with our art team to further familiar pieces like New York City and Avalon into the Dream state versions. It has been exciting and a challenging task. So the Dreamscape is where the whole game world is built on. I don't know why I just couldn't read there. It is an astral realm, the collective unconsciousness of all sentient beings in the universe. It has been brought up several times through the Marvel history, yet still an underdeveloped dimension waited to be explored. And diving into each show's darkest dream, we not only get to explore different realms of Dreamscape, we also see quaint subconscious monsters, but also peek into the well-known heroes' unknown inner worlds to see their fear and what makes them humans, and to see how they conquer their fear, and become super. Honestly, I will say they handle the story like really well. Like this, like the narrative is honestly really good. Like I think it's like it takes me back to like reading comics as a kid, and you get so immersed in it, and, like your imagination like just takes over. That's what I say. Like it really like captivate on the story. Again, I'm not gonna say anything about it because I want people to like obviously like play for themselves and like get their own opinion and judgment on it. Because I don't want to like fill your head with like something that like might feel different for you, but it's different for me. You know what I mean? So I want to get your own opinion out there. But for me personally, I love this story. Narrative context. The question: in Marvel Mystic Mayhem, we can see heroes and villains joining forces to fight a malevolent force. Can you talk about the concept of our narrative and what makes it so unique? Robin again. Personally, I've always been so interested in Nightmare as a villain, and I think he was underestimated lots of times. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and I don't think you really see him in a lot of Marvel content anymore. Like I know he was in that Ghost Rider movie. I forget where else he was. I know he's in like other comics and stuff. Like again, you don't really see him represented that much. So to see him as the main villain in this game is pretty cool. He's the ruler of the Nightmare Realm, but also its prisoner. The plane of reality lures him into the minds and fears of mortals. Thus, he always dreamed of taking over the waking world. Only now do we really see how powerful he can be, with a never-before-seen power of the Nightmare Realm at his disposal. Furthermore, many Marvel stories tend to focus on clear external threats. I thought it would be very fun to also explore the depths of each character themselves. Nightmare gave me the ability to look under the hood and see what makes each Marvel character, heroes, and villains alike tick. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, it definitely I'm gonna tell you something. It definitely gets there. What special scenes can you wait to share with players? There are many scenes from the art team can't wait to show the world that embody our design efforts. The Sanctum Sanctorum of Doctor Strange is one we're particularly excited about. We began conceptualizing this scene early in the project and continually reimagined and redesigned it. We positioned the sanctum, as a refuge for superheroes during Nightmare's assault on reality, designing numerous display scenes to satisfy players' imaginations and meet their expectations in the Dream Refuge. The Darkhold is a very special environment where players can jump into the book and fight dark force emerging out from it. Shadow Space is also a unique realm created alongside Marvel team, adding a creepy and weird flavor that matches the Nightmare theme. Yeah, the Sanctorum is actually really cool. Like, I don't know if they changed it from, they probably, maybe they did. Robin's kind of insinuating that I guess it's changed it more, I don't know. But from the alpha, it was honestly really cool, and it was actually pretty interactive too. I'm not gonna give anything away, but it was honestly like pretty captivating. So I guess you'd love to see like the love that they're putting into this game, because you could tell that these people actually do care about it. Like, you're gonna see like again, once you get your hands on it, you're gonna see it's a lot of love, like generally a lot of love, and it's like, it's not like how is this game free, but it's like you can just see like the amount of effort it is. Like, it's just it's peak. It's honestly peak. So now, visual style and aesthetics philosophy. What are the inspirations for our game's art design? Is there a process in place to incorporate specific elements into the design to create a distinctive style? Jack Yao from the art team. See, now, I will say, the designs are peak. Every single character does not miss. They do not, and I love it so much. I know it's by the same devs who are from Marvel Rivals, so like maybe that's like why they just don't miss, because Marvel Rivals like aesthetic too was really cool, but like it's just, oh man, can't wait to see Storm. Anyways, our design inspiration largely comes from the older classic Marvel comics. When designing our villains and heroes, our first step is looking back at the Marvel's rich history and seeing what the character's initial appearance looked like, and then we sprinkle a bit of modern flair, giving the classic design new life, followed by interpolating the entire feeling through the lens of dreams and nightmares. Yeah, I can see that. I can honestly see that. Like, with like Doctor Strange and like Spider-Man, like you look at their designs, you can kind of see a mixture of both, especially for Spider-Man too, because like you can see the old, like the classic look, but the spin on him, you can kind of see like where they kind of went with their own design in that way. We also hope that these heroes and villains' strength will be even more prominent in our own unique dreamscape. So our designs place more emphasis on the feelings of mysticism than solely the hero's existing characteristics. For example, we emphasize Thor's lightning power when establishing his dream look. As a thunder wielder, his weapon and his body are simulated by lightning, and for Scarlet Witch, we fuse her chaos magic and add a touch of darkness within it. As for Black Knight, we enhance the curse of Ebony Blade with thorns and flames, invoking the danger with darkness in the curse. Yeah, see, like, they kind of just, like, they draw out more, you know what I mean? Like, instead of just, like, not saying Marvel is bland, by any means, it's not. But, like, with this game in particular, they really, like, bring out that mysticalness, or the mystical vibe that they're trying to go for, and I really love that so much. As a lead artist, it's quite hard for me to pick a favorite character design because I've been fully involved with each one. Working closely with our concept artists, every Marvel character represents a significant investment of our creativity and effort. The overarching challenge in designing characters for Marvel Mystic Mayhem is to create a sense of familiarity while providing an unexpected twist. And you got that right. Man, let me tell you something, man. Some designs are just, like, all of them are good, but some of them are just, like, really good. Marvel superheroes have established a very deep-rooted visual impression in the minds of the audience. Many people more or less believe that certain heroes should look a certain way. Therefore, we need to find a balance here. What am I getting considering from? Choosing designs that would please the majority while also offering a fresh take. For example, when conceptualizing Hulk, we debated whether to give him many arcane tattoos, long hair, with a beard, and these features could significantly alter his traditional image. But in the end, we developed a method where we summarize characters with concise keywords around those. After settling on Rage, the keyword for Hulk, we reassessed whether our design captured its essence. We felt that with long hair and arcane tattoos, Hulk embodied a weathered warrior returning from a dream world, which indeed intensified his sense of rage. Thus, we decided to present his bold design to our players. There are many such examples, and I'm eager to continue showing more in the future. Yeah, at first when I saw the design, I was like, wait, what? But it definitely grows on you, like, because when you see Hulk, I'm not saying you don't think of the beard and like long hair, but you think of like Maestro, right? When that comes into play, or like the Overseer. But like, it definitely with this take, you kind of see like this Hulk is like, I would say like not mature's the wrong word, but like he's been through it. As I'm gonna say, he's been through it. So like, it definitely grows on you, and you generally come to enjoy his design. Music and sound design. How do the voiceovers enhance the storytelling and character development in the game? I love it. Before we get to the answers, like, I love it. Like, I didn't think there'd be like voice acting in this game, but there is, and it's honestly like really, really cool. Like, they even like tell the story. Like, man, it's so good. It's so good. So I hope I pronounced this correctly. Is it ZY from the dev team? I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. And then in-game narration can enhance storytelling and character development through commentary, inner monologues, or environmental interactions. It helps players better understand the plot, characters, inner worlds, and background information of the game through narration. Games can convey emotions, strengthen atmosphere, and provide explanations for character motivations and behaviors. Taking the Nightmare Corridor as an example, to align with the theme of nightmares, our entire soundtrack is based on synthwave maintaining, good lord, I can't read today, a consistent musical style within the game. Our aim was to create a soundtrack that captures the dream-like qualities of strangeness and unpredictability, with a slight infusion of dubstep percussion. Yeah, when you log into the game for the first time, it gets you going. Like, you're thinking like, oh, they cook with the. I'm telling you, this game it does not miss at all. Like, it does not. Again, I don't want to hype y'all up too much because I don't want to like get your hopes up too much, because like it might not be your game. But like for me, as I love Marvel and like games like this, it's peak. For the musical tone, we kept the main melody that invokes the feeling of superheroes on this foundation. We express the atmosphere of the character struggle within the nightmare through a continuously rising arpeggio. Is it arpeggio? I think it is. I used to do music, but like I think I forget everything now. Is it arpeggio? I thought it was arpeggio. It doesn't matter. The battles of Serpent Sea and the Trials of Khonshu, you'll hear a lot of exotic sounds and tunes. The Serpent Sea is adapted from the concept of Senet in Egyptian mythology, and so we've used Egyptian instruments as embellishments and incorporated. Is it Phrygian? I hope I pronounced it. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Please correct me, because some of these words I have not seen before, and I want to like pronounce it correct. I want to butcher it. An Egyptian mode, which from the long thematic melody of it. The music is fast-paced, representing the flow of the river, and you can also feel the conviction of superheroes and the continuous climbing arpeggios. I think it's arpeggios. First off, that's actually really cool and inspirational. Like the fact that they're actually going to the lengths of like, oh, we need to do research and like we need to like study how these instruments are and how they're played like to fit the theme. That's actually really cool. I like that. Future outlook. What else can we look forward to in Marvel Mystic Mayhem? Also Zay or Z. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Or is it Z? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. Of course, we have plans for more heroes, more stories, and gameplay. But we're also working diligently on game optimizations based on feedback from the closed alpha test players, which will be presented in the closed beta test. Also, during the closed alpha test period, our discussion, about the Night of Nightmare and Nightmare have been incredibly engaging. Because of this, we're excited to announce the addition boss, Dragon Armor. Oh, good lord. Dropping the comic book appearances of the Dragon Armor and combining with our game's world setting, we've created this boss based on deepest fears of the armor. The Dragon Armor will actively hunt players during what? Well, no. Consistently causing destruction and making a very intense pace. Oh, good lord. That just sounds not miserable, but I'm probably gonna cry. Conclusion, thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey into the dreamscape. We encourage your feedback and community engagement as we continue to develop and expand the world of Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So that about does it for the dev talk. That was a lot, but honestly I'm glad they kind of went thorough. So basically what you're in for is peak. These guys did not waste their time. They made sure that this game was peak. Without getting, like, I don't want to get into spoilers or anything, because again, I want people to get into, like I always say, I want to get people into the game first, let them have their own opinion about it and everything. But from what's my opinion, as because I was in the alpha test, I'm not even bragging, I'm genuinely just saying, because I generally was. Coming from the alpha test, I will say that a lot of things in this game were like not a lot of things needed fixing, if that makes sense. Like there were some things that like did need tuning, I think, that did need different takes, but for the most part it was like 70-30%, because the game was technically fine, but it was like mini stuff, you know, and it wasn't like things that were like, oh, this is like this will be the death of the game or yada yada. Like it wasn't stuff like that, right? Some like minor things like game optimizations, stuff like that, like features, what could be nicer, would be nice to have or make things easier for players as a whole. But like you can see the love that they're putting into this game, and I honestly can't wait to play the beta and like just have my hands on it again, because again the closed alpha was honestly so fun, and like it was honestly a good time. Like I was playing it day in and day out. It's honestly like no complaints. The only thing I would say is I'm not really a PvP player, so I couldn't, but like I just didn't focus on getting high in the ranks. But I do know some people who did, and they did have a blast, right? And they made fantastic teams. Team building in this game is honestly really fun too. You get to try out a lot. My go-to, well, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to give it to you guys, of course. I'm kidding. I do have a video about that coming soon, about like what the best teams you could use. But yeah, no, for the most part, I can't wait to see this game come out, or this beta come out in 2 days, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and cover content for you guys as well. And I can't wait to see what the devs have more like in store for us, because I know it's going to be a lot. And I'm kind of hoping one day that they actually have a collab with themselves, which being Marvel Rivals. Because like, don't get me wrong here, like let's not like come on, wouldn't that be interesting? Like just one, like maybe like one character from Marvel Rivals, or like you could switch it vice versa. You know, one could be a costume, one's an actual character, you know what I mean? Like, it could be anything, but it would be nice to see. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of Marvel Mystic Mayhem, as well as the beta dropping within 2 days. And let me know if you guys have pre-registered for the official release as well. With that being said, my name is LC. Have an amazing day. God bless. And I will catch you all in the next Marvel Mystic Mayhem video.